The images we see of fire crews fighting forest fires are quite sobering. The firefighters are more or less helpless, with hardly any options that would enable them to fight the fire effectively. We thought about how we could help these people, and in the next step, we developed this firefighting system. Governments or fire departments, which pioneer this technological innovation, have a wonderful opportunity to set global standards. When a forest burns, we lose an influence factor on a healthy climate. Secondly, we are losing an economic asset. And thirdly, people are losing their homes. We have the advantage that we are actively combating climate change by fighting forest fires effectively because much less CO2 is released into the air. We also reduce the development of smoke. There will be less people who cannot breathe due to fumes because we are able to combat smoke development at a very early stage. The firefighting technology is, in principle, an integrated solution. Starting from early fire detection, new high-pressure vortex extinguishing technology with low water consumption down to operational command and supply logistics for the firefighting crews. We at Protectus Mundi would like to provide our partners, the firefighters, with a roadmap for the future, which they can use to fight fires, so that they do not have to stand there in the end being forced to retreat from the fire. What we want is to move forward, be active, fight the fire, and put out the fire. I can well imagine that a tank is very helpful to get closer and faster to the fire in order to curb the forest fires much faster, also to get in areas that are difficult to reach. And last but not least, the possibility to rescue firefighters that are surrounded by fire. The use of tanks has a number of advantages. An important one is that fire crews can be deployed directly at the flame front, even at the source of the fire, while offering maximum protection. Another advantage is that such a vehicle can be used to safely rescue persons trapped by the fire by rapidly releasing the fire water that is carried in water tanks, which gives you enough space to carry up to 20 people who can be rescued from the flames. Precision, competence, passion, and engineering expertise, made in Germany, is essential. The high-pressure vortex extinguishing technology is a firefighting procedure which uses pressures of up to 200 bar. The high-pressure technology consumes less water. It also has a much larger throw distance, and the water droplets are swirled more finely, so the heat bonding is much better. You can fight a fire much more effectively. This, of course, means that such a vehicle can be used considerably longer, and thus more efficiently to fight fires. The technology is very well applicable in fires that run underground. A striking example would be Moscow, or even Indonesia. Underground fire is a fire which burns underground without touching the surface. There is, to my knowledge, no method which can be used to extinguish such fires safely. But with the mortar, we can actually fight this type of fire. To do this, special 4 to 6 meter long piercing units are inserted into the peat layer and then connected to the high-pressure pump of the mortar. Next, a fire extinguishing mist is applied to the burning peat layer to extinguish the fire within a radius of 4 to 6 meters from the piercing unit. We offer the possible buyers a complete logistics concept and training concept, as well as, of course, a follow-up service if the vehicles are already in operation. I am burdened enormously when I see firefighters in Portugal and Chile and Indonesia or other countries staying helpless in front of forest fires. I know exactly what is going on with them, what they feel, what they experience. I stand beside them mentally and feel their struggle. Saving lives means to evacuate people from dangerous situations or fires, and of course, to protect firefighters. Our strongest motive was that we had to watch people, including firefighters, perishing in fires. And I think if you use such a system and save only one person, then half the battle has already been won.